and Seekonk. This is Michelle Garrio from the Seekonk Public Library, and I'm very excited to be back here at Cable 9 to share with you about some more of the library's resources. Whether it is the fall back to school time that gets you in that research mood, or whenever you find that you need specific types of research, I hope that you remember that the library is the place to go. And we're going to be talking about some really special tools, very specific tools that are available to you for free, of course, with your Seekonk library card or in the Seekonk library. And these are going to be more for adults rather than students in school, but you never know if it'll come in handy. And those three types of research are going to be for genealogy, for shopping, and for your investment information. We're going to start with Ancestry for genealogy research. Now, Ancestry is a name you've probably already heard of. It is the leading standard for doing family history research. And the library has a subscription to Ancestry Library Edition, which provides most of that service for free. It is slightly different from the consumer level, but really everything that everyone's been asking for, we've been able to provide through this service. It's only available from within the library right now, so please do come and visit the library and ask us to help get you set up in order to access that. Though there are, for a very limited time, some of the select area libraries that are able to give you access to this resource online. One of those resources being the Boston Public Library. So if you have gone through those handful of steps to get your Boston Public Library e-card, you can actually access Ancestry right from home. Any questions you have about getting the e-card, again, please contact us at the library. Now, there's so much information available in Ancestry, as the homepage here shows. It is a primary source for census records, for vital statistics, for military records, and immigration records as well. This is a place you want to go to for your birth, marriage, and death records. And actually, under the quick links, which is from the bottom of the page, you'll see that there's even more. There are family trees that some Ancestry users have made public for you to be able to search through. There is information from church histories. There are newspaper obituaries, even maps and atlases to help you with getting more out of your searching. To start exploring in Ancestry, just start with whatever information you have. As little as a first and last name and a place will get you started with listing results. Now, if you choose the Show More options that you see there on the screen, you'll be able to actually narrow in on specific information that you may be looking for, like marriage dates or any additional family members, or even for photos. Now, you're likely to get so much information from Ancestry that you'll find that you need to actually step back and develop a plan for what you actually want to focus on. Oftentimes, people will come to the desk at the library and say, I want to do genealogy research, and I wait for more information. There's just so many different ways that you can go with this type of topic. Now, that's where the Learning Center comes into play. And the Learning Center is one of the options that you'll see in the Ancestry menu. The Getting Started section is a great place for you to begin to help to organize your search results and figure out how you want to tackle this possibly limitless project involving genealogy, so that you really go through one step at a time. Now, there are special sections also available if you find that you're dealing with immigration or different ethnic identities, so that you'll be able to do some of those more complex and even international searches. Next, I want to talk about doing shopping research, or rather shopping smart. And the resource that we want to go through next is Consumer Reports. By clicking on the Consumer Reports icon on our website and logging in, you'll be given full access to the consumerreports.org website. Now, you could just go directly to consumerreports.org, but you're going to find that a lot of that information is locked. So you do want to start from the Seekonk Library website, that's seekonkpl.org. Enter in your library card, and you'll be able to have full access. And just as with the going directly to the website, you're going to start your search by entering in your search item in the search field right at the top and clicking that search button. Now, let's look at this example after searching for washing machines. The first thing that you're going to be brought to is an overview page. And this page is great because it's going to help you to sort of narrow down on the specific type of item that you're looking for out of all the different categories of washing machines, in this case, available. By clicking on ratings and reliability, you'll be able to see the full results of every single model that Consumer Reports has gone through and evaluated. You see that you have some options at the top to help to start to filter in and narrow down the results to the things that you're looking for, whether it's a particular price range or brand name, for example. Now there is a little tab there you can click so you can see just the Consumer Reports recommended models, or you can click on recommended right at the top there. And you'll be able to see what is most like what you find in the print edition of Consumer Reports, which is that smaller list of just their top recommended models for whatever type of category that's available. The other option that you'll find that's really great on their website is the buying guide. And the buying guide is a great resource to help you to catch up on what options you should be considering even before you go purchasing. Not every item that you can buy, of course, is reviewed by Consumer Reports. But oftentimes, even if there isn't that recommended list or that ratings and reliability, you will find that there's a buying guide that'll give you some great information so that you can know before you go. Now, as I said, not every item is reviewed, so what items can you actually find in Consumer Reports? The most often reviewed items are going to include electronics, such as your TVs or computers, and home appliances. Now, other big purchase items like mattresses is also a popular item, and you'll find that that's covered, I believe, annually in the Consumer Reports subscription. Also really popular is their annual April cars issue, so that you can review new and used cars. Now you can quickly go to this Consumer Reports website and go to the cars menu, and you'll be able to search through all the different makes and models for both used and new cars that you would find in their issues. And finally, I wanted to talk about a resource you can go to for investing research, and that's Morningstar. Now, Morningstar is one of these really premium level resources that we're very happy to be able to provide for you. And rather than having them in print, where you would have to come into the library, we've focused so that you actually will have access to this one online. And you can access this directly from home. Now with Morningstar, when you click on the icon on our webpage, you will have to put in your library card number. And this is even if you're in the library, so that you'll be able to have full access to their incredible resources. Once you do that, you'll be able to see that Morningstar really covers the full breadth of all types of investment types of tools, your equities, your funds, your ETFs, and more. And let's start with equities, meaning stocks. So if you go into the equities tab, you'll see that you can go into an overview, you can go to sort of a markets overview, a research page that shows you what's happening that's new in the world of stocks. What you see on the screen here right now actually is the screener option. And this allows you to go in and search for a specific stock. You can search by their name or by their ticker label. You can also use all of those filter fields there so that you can search for particular types of stocks, whether you're searching for stocks that are on a particular exchange or that have this certain level of growth, either in their earnings per share or their revenues or their net income. Once you go ahead and put in a stock name or a ticket name, then you'll be able to look at the bottom and see all of the results that seem to match. And I just looked up this little one for this little company called Apple. So right now we're looking at just one of the reports available, the investment detail report, that specifically looks at that stock alone and shows you what has been happening with the value. And next we have a tab for funds, and funds in Morningstar includes your mutual funds, your target date funds, your 529 college funds, all of those things that fall in those categories. So right now we're looking at the 529 college saving funds. And you'll see that just by searching that tab and clicking on that tab alone, you'll get a great overview of all of the different college savings plans names and a quick little check of what their ratings are. So hopefully you're in the gold, bronze, and silver and not in that negative category. But there also is the tab there for ETFs, or exchange traded funds. So you'll be able to see what the different ETFs are by name. And again, you'll have the option of going in and going to view some specific reports for each one of those ETFs, such as the many that are from Vanguard. Now, one of the really great tools that you have available in Morningstar, which is really why I think they make this a premium tool, is their Portfolio X-ray. With this tool, you can go in and you can put in all the information from your current investments, whether they're equities, funds, ETFs, and so on. And it will actually analyze for you exactly where you are, how much you are putting at risk, what the risk level is. Maybe you're risking more than you're really comfortable with. It'll let you see exactly what exposures you have too, if your portfolio is diversified in the way that you want it to be diversified. Now, this is the kind of tool that oftentimes you think that, oh, I have to go and find a financial planner so they can look at everything for me. But this is available for you, again, for free with your library card from the library's Morningstar subscription. And if all of this stuff feels like, I know that I should be investing, but all of these terms are going over my head, then don't fear. They have a planning and education tab. And this is a great place for you to go to, for you to catch up on all of these different investing tools and have sort of your own self-study plan so that you can know a bit more about investing, what directions you want to go in, and what information you should be looking out for. If you click on the investing classroom, you'll see that you'll be able to browse all of their courses. You'll be able to look specifically at what's in video format if you don't feel like reading, or you'll be able to go in and read about stocks, funds, different types of portfolio options, bonds, and all the different types of bonds, and more. Now, all of the tools that I've reviewed today are available from the library's website, cconcpl.org, and you just want to go right to the bottom of that page. Remember, Ancestry is generally only available in the library, so we've kind of put that one a little bit above your consumer reports, your Morningstar, and all the other resources that we have available for you to choose from. Anytime you want to know more about any of these resources or any topic that you're finding that you need to research, please do give us a call. We've only gone over 3 of the resources that we have from the library, and I think our brochure right now has 13. And of course, there are dozens of things available to you as a Massachusetts resident, and we can help you to navigate through those as well. You're welcome to stop by, to give us a call, to email us at library@cconcpl.org. We really do look forward to seeing you and helping you out with your research needs. Thank you.